It's easy to create emails templates in OnContact. Administrators have privileges to do so. First, click on Setup and open the Email Designer group and Email Designer. A list of any templates that you might have created already will be shown, and you have the options to create new templates based on a number of layouts that we've created for you or that you have created yourself. So let's begin by creating a new email template. I'm going to click the New button, and I'm going to choose from a list of templates that have been provided. The easiest way is to search for one of the layouts that is similar to what you would like to produce. So I'm going to select this layout with a coupon, and I'm going to call this my coupon mailing. And you can select which kind of activity will be created when this template is used if you want to do so. And I'm going to select email. And finally, you need to select what kind of entity you are going to be directing this email to, whether you're going to send them to contacts or to companies. I'm going to keep it at contact and click accept. The email template that I've now created is loading in an editable format so that I can make any adjustments I want to. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the document pane where we have each of the different sections of the layout available. And all these sections can be modified. You can either drag and drop new sections into your document, or you can edit what exists already. Some things are preset for you. For example, these social media links that are here, or your company name and city, state, and phone are set up in your system defaults here on the left. So if you open My Company Settings, you will save a lot of time by making sure that the defaults for your social media links and that your company name information is completed. These templates automatically look here for this information and set those definitions up in your template so you don't have to go do that yourself. So I'm going back to my template here, and first we'll look at how to modify an existing block. If you hover over any of the blocks in your template, you'll see a few controls are shown. You can move the block up or down, edit it, delete it, or apply other settings to it, other options. We're going to choose Edit. And here you can see that this block contains an image which is called Rejuvenate, and it's coming from the library. So you can see on the right, the image tab is what opens because that's what's in here. If you wanted to track the open rates of the email, you can select any image within your email template and check the Update Open Rate checkbox. You can pull images from the library or add images to the library as needed, or you can link to an image URL, either way. So let's change this image, and I'm going to select the image, and I'm going to choose a different one from the library by selecting this Zoom button to search for an alternate image. You can search by keyword if you like, by category. We've preloaded several royalty-free stock images that you can select and use. Or if you prefer, you can browse for a file locally and upload it to the library and use that. So in my example, I'm going to go ahead and choose an alternate image. I'm going to pick the image I want, click OK, and my image is now loaded in. You may need to select images based on the size of the item that you're working with. So as you can see, this image was not properly sized for that, that box, so I'll select a different one. You also can use whatever editing tools you like to edit the image, and I'm going to pick RSVP. In the design area, you do have an option to add borders, colors, background colors, and that sort of thing. And again, on the image tab, you do have some ability to alter the height and width. So for example, I could make this look a little better by reducing the width. So we'll try 500. I'll save my changes. Okay. And then I can move on to the next block. The tools will vary based on what the block is. So for instance, in this block, when I click Edit, notice that some of what's in here is not an image, it's actually text. So let's say I want to change the values that are in this coupon so that they save $50 when they spend 500 or more. I can change the expiration date or whatever. And if I select text, you can change the font and the color and the formatting of the text any way that you like. So I'll make that one red. You also have the ability to insert data from your OnContact database. If you go to the CRM data tab, notice that I can insert data from my contacts or companies or whatever. So in this example, perhaps I want to put their first name, click OK. So now when I save my changes, my email is going to be personalized with that merged information from OnContact. If you want to add columns or other items from the selections in the design area, simply select the item you would like to add, pull it, drag it and drop it into your design area, and then you can use the edit tools to go ahead and make changes. So I'm going to put text on this side. And then I could put an image on the other. Once you've saved your, I'm not going to do the image at the moment, but once you've made all the changes you like, you can go ahead and save your changes and your template is ready for use. You have a few additional tools under the tool option. One is to send a test email, and you can test that email by sending a copy of it to yourself. You also have additional tabs where you can preview the document, or if you prefer to work in HTML directly, you can actually modify the HTML code that has been generated as you've been working with your template. So I'm going to save my changes. And once your changes are saved, that template is now available for use by users in the workspace. So using a template is very easy. I'm going to move over here into the workspace. And most of the time, when you're doing an email with a template, you're likely starting from a search to locate the records that you wish to send your email to. The easiest way to do that is either by using a saved search that you've created for that purpose, or by generating a new search to look for the records you need. So I'm going to do a new search for contacts, and I'm going to send this coupon to all of those contacts that are located in the state of Wisconsin. You could load any other criteria that you like into your search criteria fields to locate the records that you need. So I'm going to choose Wisconsin and click to search. So now you have all of the contact records that match your search criteria shown. To send an email, you can select all of the records by clicking the link in the bottom right corner, and that will select all the different search results that you've got in place, or you can select an individual record or groups of records. In my example, I'm going to just select an individual record and click on the email button to send the email. The first screen of the email merge allows you to select from the list of templates that are available. So I'm going to choose the coupon template that I just created. The rest of these fields, you have the option to use a personal template or create a free-form email if you choose. By default, we automatically check the option to send these emails as if they are individual emails with only one recipient, so that recipients do not know that they have been grouped in as part of a group message. Also, by default, the option to skip any records that you may have marked as do not solicit is checked for you. It's important to leave these checked unless you really intend not to use these options. The activities section, by default, we check the option to create an attachment. This stores an exact copy of the email that was sent to that recipient in an activity record so that you can look at that history at any point in time and see exactly what was sent. If you don't want to see the attachment, you could uncheck that. The other option here is, by default, we set the option to automatically create an activity to track this history. So each of the contacts that were selected in this email will have an activity record containing the actual email saved for them. Okay. So now that all of my options are, you also have the ability to change the activity and to link to a campaign if you so desire. And I'm going to leave those set just the way they are for right now, and click on Next. Now I can see a preview of the email that I'm about to send, and if you want to scroll down and look at the email, you can do that. Right now it shows the from address. You can add a subject. And if you want to display a recipient's name, such as your company's name, or a different display name than your email, you can choose that. And you even have the option to add attachments to this mailing from here. When you're satisfied that everything is correct and you're ready to send it, simply click the Send button in the bottom right corner and your mailing will go out.